Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. Last episode, we just defended Fodlan's Locket. Now we're being told to stay with Claude for the Alliance, and yeah, let's just see what happens.
Golden wildfire.
So let's see.
To war.
Let's just see what happens after the time skip.
It is the end of 1181. 2 years have passed since the Officers' Academy closed its doors. Claude has inherited the leadership of Leicester and toils to unite the nobles in the region. With Edelgard ruling as Emperor of Adrestia and Dimitri sitting on the throne in Fargus, the three former schoolmates are striking out as the next generation of leaders. A new era is dawning in Fodlan, and much teeters at the brink of great change. Edelgard declares war against the Central Church, causing the first tremor of a major upheaval.
Alright.
Hey, thanks for coming. Sorry to make you wait. I couldn't get out of there any sooner.
Well.
You're looking kind of worse for the wear. Is running the Alliance really that rough?
Yeah, well, you know
He
what
almost
they
looks
say.
the same
What
like in
doesn't
Three
kill you,
Houses, for sure.
But enough about me. How are things with you? Mercenary work
Especially
keeping you
2
busy?
years.
Hardly. I came to Regan territory expecting steady work from your house, you know. But it still hasn't materialized. How's a merc supposed to make a living like this? It doesn't matter how much I train my sword arm if there's nothing to swing at.
Right. Sorry about that. I had a feeling your talents were going to waste here.
Oh, he had a feeling, did he? Where were those feelings while we were left high and dry for these last 2 years?
I've been getting by guarding the local inns and all, but I'm at the end of my rope here. You mind if I move on? I hear there's plenty of work in the south for someone like me.
Whoa, slow down there, friend. Why do you think I asked you here? I'm ready to make you an official offer.
And there it is, just as I expected.
The timing, of course.
So war's coming then.
War.
That's right. The new Emperor of Adrestia seems determined to bring a fight to the rest of Fodlan. And many along our southern border are worried she'll come after the Alliance.
Wait, why she's coming after the Alliance? I thought Rhea went to the kingdom to defend herself with their.
Hence, all these meetings to plan our response. Are you familiar with the Leicester Round Table?
Not much. Just that it's a council held by some stuffy Alliance nobles.
That's basically it. The Alliance crowns no king and bows to no emperor. So instead, we just have a bunch of meetings when we want to get something done. Every last detail of Alliance policy and strategy has to be worked out and agreed upon by the 5 great lords at the Round Table Conference. Day after day, we go round and round, arguing and bickering over this or that. And as each of the lords only truly cares about their own skin, we never actually reach a decision on anything.
No wonder
So
you
it's
look
just
like you've been
bickering.
put through the ringer. Guess being a noble's not all fun and games.
You could say that again. And while we sit around twiddling our collective thumbs, the Empire and their army could be right on our doorstep. Nevertheless, I'll find a way to convince the other lords that they need to commit to deploying their troops. The real problem is what happens after. Armies need commanders, and those commanders need to be exceptional warriors that we can rely on.
You're not gonna ask me to lead Alliance troops, are you?
You, my friend, hit the nail on the head. I want you fighting alongside me as one of the Alliance's commanders.
Hold on, I'm not a noble though. I'm not even a knight.
Who cares about
It
titles?
doesn't matter?
Isn't this why you came here in the first place?
I came here to help you as a mercenary. I never thought I'd be commanding troops.
Look, you'll be well compensated for your efforts. And you can do this. I know you can. What do you say?
I accept the
If
offer.
there's money to be made swinging my sword around, I'm there. My coin purse will be happy about it too. Plus, it's not like I have anything better to do.
I knew you wouldn't let me down. I have high hopes for you, my friend. Now then, looks like I've got a contract to draw up.
So I'm surprised that the Empire wants to go after the Alliance, because they usually want to go after the Church, and like the
Look
Church.
who's here! It's been forever! Did you do something with your hair?
Very interesting outfits for everyone. Yeah, very interesting outfits for everyone. Not much has changed, but yeah.
Nah, probably just lost some weight since you last saw me.
You must not be eating enough. Those arms are like chicken bones.
I imagine you've been doing a lot of mercenary work. You probably haven't had time for proper meals, what with the way things have been going.
Time's not the issue here. Money is. And it's been really quiet in the Alliance, despite what's been going on elsewhere. The last 2 years have been hard on us mercenaries. It's not easy to land jobs when there's nobody to fight.
Sounds like that's all gonna change at least. So, what are you all doing here?
At the last Roundtable conference, each of the 5 Great Lords agreed to contribute soldiers and officers to the Alliance army.
That's why I'm here. I'm guessing it's the same for you, Marianne?
Yes. My adoptive father sent me.
I'm in the same boat. Count Gloucester arranged my transfer.
Oh, that's right. You're doing the whole knight thing for Lawrence's father now.
Ah, so you did want to become a proper knight.
Raphael, didn't I hear your family started an inn? What are you doing here?
Claude sent me a letter asking me to come. And there was no way I'd miss this.
What about your sister?
Same here. I guess Claude wanted to get all the golden deer back together, huh?
That pretty much sums it up. There's no way I'm getting through this war without friends I trust by my side.
And there's Claude. Now our little reunion's complete.
Well, we are missing Lawrence.
Yeah, Count Gloucester sent one of his newest knights in Lawrence's place.
Yes. I suppose I should apologize for that.
I have no doubt Lawrence has his hands full protecting the border right about now.
Wait, Lawrence is not here?
And I'm guessing you're not exactly thrilled to see me instead of my brother.
Nah, I'd rather take you over, host, any day,
For the
Hilda.
time being, I've asked Holst to see to our defenses in case Elmira decides to take another run at our borders. Besides, I'm not about to let the Empire see our best card on the first play. It's always been my plan to have you all here, and I'm sure we'll be reunited with Lawrence before long. After all, we'll be passing through Gloucester territory very shortly.
The Aramid River serves as the border between the Alliance and Empire. I imagine we'll want to fortify its banks and close off the Great Bridge of Murden. That is the plan. Yes, Claude?
That's right. There are many large bridges spanning the Aramid, but the terrain on the eastern bank is less than ideal. The Great Bridge of Murden is the only one suitable for crossing into the
Oh,
Alliance
boy.
with a significant military force.
The Great Bridge of Meriden, where a lot of the war mostly starts from there.
So if the Empire's looking to attack us, blockading the Great Bridge will severely limit their options. Of course, that means the enemy will do everything in their power to take control of it. So, while I'm happy to see you all again, I'm afraid we don't have time to reminisce.
He's right. We need to get ready to move out.
Alright, so we're gonna be defending the bridge against the Empire for control. Thelnot owner. Frey Krugel owner. Ah, we got new crest weapons. Claude's crest weapon, or relics, and Hilda's relic. Personal quarters are getting through this
That reminds
tutorial.
me.
How tiresome.
Base camp. And Shamir is joined to the Leicester Alliance. Interesting. Our ways with Lorraine, some units have gained new equipment. Alright, let us explore.
Excuse me.
It's basically the same as like any other base from the Lions and Eagles for sure.
Hello.
Yeah, I don't know.
Huh.
War is a pain, I agree. War is such a pain, but that's the only way to progress plot, as what Edelgard would do. Alright, lore. Okay. Regan, blah blah blah. Capital city of Deirdre. aquatic capital. Gloucester, which is Lawrence. And House Daphno. Yeah, Daphno, yeah. Plegton, Seaward, Albany, Burgundy.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, Marion, we're gonna have to take part no matter what, either way, so...
I would appreciate it.
Although I am... Yeah, it is surprising that the Empire wants to attack Leicester. Alright.
Oh, it's you.
How goes it?
Right on.
Alright, good. Yeah, it's very shocking that Leonie doesn't talk about Gerald as much, so... Yeah, you could really tell the plot has really changed to her personality.
And that's it.
Because in Three Houses, she just boasts about Gerald, but now she can't because, like...
How are you?
Gerald's a different plot point now, I believe. Feel bad for him? Congratulations.
I can do this.
Feel bad for Ignatz. Nah, I'm not gonna decrease his morale just like that.
Are you busy?
I think we're actually gonna go back to the Great Bridge of Mirrodin for the first time.
My muscles are in peak condition.
I actually want to know what like the map would look like.
I love it.
How about that?
They're giving him more muscles than ever for Raph. We'll see how he does in battle. Because Raph was actually bad in the deer. Like, if I'm gonna be honest, he was pretty bad in the deer because his gropes sucked. Yeah, his gropes and base stats...
A moment of your time.
Or his gropes just sucked. Alright. Where's Lycidia? There you are.
If I may. Basically,
Let's see each and every unit. Blah blah blah. Very interesting. Duke Oswald dies, blah blah blah. Goes back to home for a wealth of free time. Welp. A sister father in governmental affairs, sister stepfather in governmental affairs. Alright. No, nothing really much, but let's go to Claude. I'm assuming we're just gonna have our first stuff.
Well, how'd it go? Any result's a good result.
Alright, what was it, Claude?
How's that?
Great Bridge of Mirrodin. Yep. Okay.
Long story short,
Drive out the bandits, okay. Simple as like any other route.
I'm counting on you.
Alright. Ah, shoot, there's no skip travel for these. I always forget. Oh, now it gives me the skip travel.
I carry a little of everything here. You've got an eye for quality, friend. Hope to see you again soon.
Welcome. Come back soon.
I'm actually curious about the convoy. Horus Claude has his fail nut, which would be very interesting. It gives you Fallen Star. Hilda has her Frey Krugel, her signature spiked weapon. And she has Apocalyptic Flame. Interesting. Raph has gauntlets, Ignatz has bows, Lysithea has tomes. Leonie has her lance, blah blah blah. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. Alright, anyway. We're gonna be making some...
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Alright, let's get everyone to 5.
I still have...
I got plenty of gold either way, so...
I'm making my muscles proud.
I want...
I aspire... I'm feeling...
Alright, I think... Usually you never like to pay gold to level up, but it's actually kind of useful at early, just to get that shit out of the way. Okay, we can acquire classes? Yes. But who? Okay, I think we can get Hilda. Let's do Brigand for her.
This'll be fun.
Okay. And we're gonna be training units. Okay, first off, let's do Raph and Ignatz. Let's do... Lysithea? And... Leonie? To Marianne, and I guess Hilda. All right, let's see. Let's begin training.
Time to whip my muscles into shape. They're gonna be begging for mercy by the time I'm done with them.
Could you do your muscle training another day? I doubt I'd be able to keep up.
Finally done. Not bad.
Nice.
Just gotta let my muscles do their thing.
I've got the hang of it.
I had this talent hidden away. Can't wait to see. I think it's making.
Alright, let's do another training that deserves our mastery. So, Ignat's Lysithea are max. So, let's do next. Let's do Leone and Raph. Marianne and Claude. And do me and Hilda.
That was way better than going it alone. Can't wait to.
Get it.
Oh.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Alright, let's get acquire classes. First off is Raph, which he'll be a brawler.
Sure.
Ignat is gonna be an archer. So far, looking so good.
I'll do whatever I can.
Lysithea is gonna be a mage.
No matter the path, I'll forge ahead.
Marianne's gonna be a priest.
I never pictured this for me.
And Leone is either gonna be Pegasus Knight or Cavalier. Peg Knight would be nice. Do I go for it? I know it's a risk to choose. Peg Knight or Cavalier? Then again, not facing archers. You know what? Just go Cavalier. Fuck it.
This is great.
Okay. It should be fine, right? I hope nothing goes wrong.
Can't wait to see how you do.
Okay, we're not gonna use the rest that last point. We're gonna save that for way later.
Well, how'd it go? Any result's a good result.
Alright, I'm gonna save. Alright, let's do our war stuff.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
War map, blah blah blah. S rank reward gives you a mace. Gain all control of the strongholds. Defeat condition, none. We barely have any.
Show you what a mercenary
If
can
I'm
do.
being honest, we barely have sword units.
My time to shine.
Let's see here. I guess we'll do Marianne or
I'll handle this.
Yeah, Lysithea.
Ready and willing.
You can count on me. Allow me to aid. Yeah, let's do this. Come with me.
Let's try this. Let's see how this goes.
Not a problem.
I guess I can put in a little work.
Breather.
Yeah, I'll give it everything I've got.
Yes, losing units.
All right, take it down.
This stronghold will fall. Not a problem.
Okay.
I've got. Don't mind if I do.
I got it.
Things have taken a turn for the worse. We must regain our footing or else.
This will help secure our victory.
Find it in your heart to help me.
Good.
One step closer.
Come with me.
Let's try this. Let's see how.
My turn.
Defeat 300 enemies.
How can I face my comrades after this?
What's next? Too easy. Not a problem. I've got this.
No problem. I got it. You always come through for us. Even more than I expected.
It's not over.
This stronghold will fall.
That takes care of that.
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
Job well done, if I do say so myself. Didn't realize I had that in me.
We must work together.
Yeah, good to go. Blame me all you want.
It's very weird seeing Claude's wyvern right as an archer.
Let's try this.
It's very interesting.
Let's see how this goes.
We need to beat more enemies.
Take a breather.
Oh.
Let's try this. I knew this was a possibility.
Come on, follow me.
We'll do it together. I've got you now.
repay you somehow.
Yeah. Ow.
Damn, we're not doing as much. I want to know how much time we have.
Not a problem. I've got.
You changing places? Gotta stay on guard. Gotcha! For the love of...
Show no mercy.
We're done for. The rest is up to you. Okay, what's next? Let's try this. Let's see how...
Think I'm in trouble here. Oh, couldn't hurt. This is just the beginning.
Let's do this.
I love having you around because it means I can slack off. Just kidding.
We're done for. The rest is up to you.
We did it.
Nice.
The
No
stronghold's
problem. I got
out.
it.
Wait, what?
Let's try this. Let's see how this goes.
My turn. Our time has finally come.
The thieves! Stop the thieves! You son of a bitch game. Don't you dare do a quick, like a random ass assassination mission like this. Damn, the MC is so good.
We can skip my turn, you know.
My turn. Let's link up.
Come on, follow me.
We'll do it together. I've got you now.
I still have a long way to go.
Oof. Try to assassinate me, my base.
That's no surprise. I work much harder than anyone else.
Woo, free mace.
More fighting means more strength.
I'm not there yet.
Yeah, not bad. This'll help me break new boundaries.
Good. Alright, let's see here. That's taken care of. We can go for the surrounding stuff, right? Alright. Let's see here.
2 years ago, I never would have imagined we'd be fighting a war like this.
I'm with you there, but it's actually quite the lucky break for you.
How do you mean?
When a war breaks out, every mercenary in the land starts crawling out of the woodwork. And with all your associates here, you should have a large enough force to take on You know who.
I agree.
Gerald's mercenaries. Yeah, good point.
And then you can give them their just desserts or die trying.
Could have done without that last part. Thanks.
Relax, relax. You know I'm on your side. Our destinies are forever intertwined.
Do we have an understanding then?
I understand your request, but
Oh,
I make
Count
no promises
Gloucester.
to honor it at this time.
Looks very
Pardon my
old.
candor, but you have yet to earn my confidence. I shall observe how this war progresses and then make the decision myself. Now, good day to you.
Oh, Father.
The current Alliance leader and I have finished our discussion. I will be taking my leave now.
Lawrence is back.
Everything okay, Claude? That seemed tense.
On the contrary, our conversation couldn't have been more pleasant. Count Gloucester is always a delight.
If that was meant to be a joke, you will note that I am not laughing.
Lawrence, it's been far too long. I'm glad to see you're safe and well.
Yes, well, I doubt I will be either of those things for much longer. The Imperial Army has begun its march northward. Incidentally, what were you discussing with my father?
Oh, you know, just what the Lords should do in the unlikely event that the Imperial Army crosses into Alliance territory.
And how did my father respond?
With a whole lot of words, but not a lot of clarity.
Hardly surprising. My father does not even share his innermost thoughts with me. And I am his heir.
Lawrence, let me ask you something. Would you go along with his decisions no matter what?
What exactly do you mean?
Say, for example, if your father pledged his allegiance to the Emblem,
Oh,
would you follow suit?
it is likely.
Do you think Count Gloucester's going to betray us, Claude?
It's very likely.
Of course not. It's just a hypothetical.
Well, then, that's a serious what if. Almost sounds like you're trying to provoke Lawrence.
No, it is quite all right. In fact, it is a perfectly reasonable query, given my father's actions as of late. However, my father takes tremendous pride in being one of the 5 great lords of the Alliance. He would not betray us to the Empire lightly.
That's a what if,
I, for one,
but that's a
still
lot
have
of
faith in him.
flags.
I won't deny that your father is a great man, Lawrence. I just wish he regarded me with anywhere near the same level of esteem.
Lawrence has rejoined you, blah blah blah, surveying spots. Survey every spot.
Okay.
Right. Of course.
Alliance Sniper Fusillade. Alright, good. Let's see here what we can upgrade.
Let's see. Pretty please.
Yep, talk to the chore master, asking about doing chores.
Care to make yourself useful?
Care for the horses, manage the pantry, maintain equipment, organize documents. Huh, there's not really much for like the last 4. Only for the horses though. Do Claude and Marianne. Dorte. Whoa, Dorte!
Counting on you both.
Yeah, let's get this done.
I don't know how much help I'll be, but okay.
Good. C rank. Good.
Oh, yay! Oh, definitely.
Support conversations. Let's make some food. cooking.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Saggart and cream. Still Hilda and Lysithea. See how that turns out.
Yeah, the flavor's not really there. Might want to try something different next time.
Oof.
This is my favorite. You've got good taste.
I can tell you were trying to make something that would appeal to a child. But I suppose that's okay once in a while. I need it again.
You didn't have to point it out, but okay. Activity points, blah blah blah.
Amazing.
Give something to Claude. We're gonna give something to Claude.
What is it?
Oh yeah, speaking of that. Blah 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 blah. Okay. I wonder if we'll meet Judith. It's Judith, right? Jared? Daphne? Okay.
Oh, thanks.
I wonder if she'll be playable. We don't know. Alright, let's do one last chore.
Care to make yourself useful?
Oh wait, I already got B rank? Or C rank? Interesting. Let's do Ignatz Lysithea.
Counting on you, Beth.
Sure, I'll help.
Very well. I will join you.
Book sheet of music.
We all must do our fair share.
Okay, now that that's out of the way, let's end this off by doing some support combos. But first, I want to talk to Lorenz real quick. He's the next person I need to talk to.
If I may, I have a request.
Right on.
Got a minute? You know,
Yeah.
long story short,
Yep, he wants to pick a fight with Rhea, Central Church. Ah, so we're in the way for him to get to the kingdom, probably. I see.
nerve.
Alright. Let's start off a convo. We got Claude, Hilda, Lysithea. Yeah, Claude, Hilda, Lysithea. And then Ignatz Lysithea. Alright, let's do MCs first. Let's do Claude first.
Hey, Claude. Looks like you had another one of those meetings. You finally finished?
For today, yeah. But we're picking up right where we left off tomorrow.
Ugh, that's a lot of talking. What could possibly call for that much discussion?
Well, first, we need to settle on a direction for the Alliance. And then come all the pesky little details. All responsibilities need to be doled out fairly, but each territory has different resources and different circumstances, you know? So it's tricky to figure out what's really fair. There's no one answer that works across the board.
But you're their leader. Can't you just make a bunch of decisions and get it over with?
No can do, I'm afraid. I may be the leader, but I'm still just one of the 5 great lords. Sure, I may be the idea man, but I don't have the authority to enforce anything on my own.
Oops, my bad.
On top of all that, Most nobles are experts at focusing on what's good for their own territory instead of what would benefit the Alliance as a whole. When priorities clash, the debates just go around and around in endless circles. Makes me wonder if we'll ever reach a consensus on anything.
Hold on. Do you really think you'll win the war like this? You'll always be on the defensive if you can't act decisively.
I hear you, believe me. The process works much better in times of peace. But since we're at war, it's frustrating to say the least.
Very slow indeed.
What's worse is that it's near impossible to get a read on the situation. I don't have the foggiest idea how we're going to overcome this. Say, mind if I pick your brain? What would you do in my shoes?
He would feel like we would just roll with it.
What, me?
Well,
I guess I'd
skirt around and give him a nice whoosh. Give him the old ba-bam.
just hit him with the old ba-bam, you know? That's the way.
Ba-bam, right. Think you could elaborate on that a little?
What I'm saying is, why not just get rid of all the talking?
You mean get rid of the Alliance's council altogether?
Exactly. If you give yourself more authority, then it won't take as long to make decisions. It doesn't even have to be permanent. You could go back to the old way once things are peaceful again. But I guess that wouldn't go over too well with the other nobles, huh?
Actually, I think you're onto something. Can't say it hasn't crossed my mind before. If folks at the Round Table just keep looking out for their own territory's interests, we'll be in a world of hurt if
like,
the Alliance
I'll
is
be
ever
in charge,
invaded.
you know?
I just wish they could see that.
Whoa, are you seriously considering it, Claude?
Of course. Unfortunately, the possibility of it actually happening right now is basically zero.
I mean, that's obvious because they all have their own pride.
But you've given me a lot to chew on. Let's do this again sometime.
Just say the word.
Claude, me support rank C. Hilda time.
Whew, glad that's finally over.
Oh, hey! Nice job out there.
You too, Hilda. Good to see you back safe and sound. That was one close fight, huh?
You think so? I didn't even break a sweat.
Really? Well, I guess we did have the upper hand for most of it.
We sure did. And yet you still charged headfirst into the most contested part of the battlefield. You know, that's why you end up feeling like every battle is some huge ordeal. It's so unnecessary.
Stay quiet.
I know you want to argue. I can see it in your eyes. Living fast and loose is only gonna land you in an early grave.
Well, it's not like I'm trying to live like anything. This is just how mercenaries are. You can't distinguish yourself by hanging around in the back. And if you don't stand out, you don't get paid. People notice you if you do something showy on the front lines. And that can bring in the next job, you know?
You're basically commanding an entire army now? What does recognition matter at this point?
You're probably right. I guess I've just gotten so used to fighting like that, it's hard to
So
change.
laid back for sure. Damn it, Hilda.
Aren't there a bunch of mercenaries in Goneril territory? Pretty sure I've heard of a merc company stationed at the throat.
Yeah, we use mercenaries a lot when we're beating back the Almiran army.
Then I'm sure they're the same as me. Haven't you seen them going all hog wild, competing with each other up at the front?
I've never really fought with them, but I can imagine that they're way different from regular knights. My brother is always going on about how some guy from some mercenary company or other died fighting at his side.
No surprise there. The more a merc makes a show of themselves, the easier it is for the enemy to spot them.
Right? And that's exactly why I'm worried about you.
So that's the point there.
You don't have to stress about grabbing attention and getting paid anymore. So just take it easy, okay? We don't want you dying before your time.
I agree to keep it in mind.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. It's not like I have a death wish or something. I can't really change my fighting style overnight, but I'll try to keep the recklessness to a minimum. Don't worry. You know, I've never seen a noble worry so much about a mercenary. You just sit back and enjoy the show, all right?
Enjoy the show? Yeah, that sort of talk is so not making me feel any better.
Enjoy the show. Alright, next is Lycitia. Interestingly enough.
Oh, hello there. Are you doing some research?
Yeah, I was just looking through records of past battles. Figure I'll probably run into some similar situations.
That's admirable of you.
I thought that someone with a mercenary background would be a little more reckless with their fighting. Oh, wait. I'm sorry.
Oof.
That sounded a bit rude,
Oof.
didn't it?
No, you're right. My fighting style was pretty loose when I was a mercenary. Actually, I can't say it's really changed that much. But I've got more responsibility now, so I've had to adjust some. Any mistakes I make would only cause problems for everyone else, right?
Huh. You're much more studious than I thought. I can see why Claude trusts you so much.
You really think I'm held in such high regard?
That's what I've heard, at least. It's very impressive, especially since you're so young.
Thanks, Lysithia. And the same goes for you, too. For a kid, you're amazing at what you do.
Excuse me?
Oh no! Oh no! You did not want to say that.
Huh? Well, you are.
No! Oh no!
I must ask that you refrain from treating me like a child.
I wasn't trying to...
You said, and I quote, for a kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm aware that people often treat me like a child, but to think you'd call me one directly to my face!
Damn.
I work harder and contribute more to this army than anyone else here. It is truly vexing that something as inconsequential as my age can dictate how people treat me.
I'm sorry. I had no idea you hated being treated like a kid that much.
This is not a matter of like or dislike. My belief is that those who fight alongside each other should treat one another as equals.
I agree that's what you meant.
Well, yeah. I thought I was complimenting you as an equal, obviously.
Then there is no need for any qualifying language. You should compliment me as you would anyone else.
Hold on, didn't you tell me I was impressive for being so young? Doesn't that mean you assessed me based on my age too?
Me saying you're impressive in spite of your age is completely different than you saying I'm pretty good for a weak little baby.
Pretty sure I didn't phrase it like that.
Maybe you're not going too far?
That's what you meant? Oh, I should have never complimented you.
You know, an adult wouldn't get all stubborn and combative like this.
I am not being combative. I'm simply having a normal conversation with you. Is that a problem?
What about this is normal to you?
Damn it. Feels bad for Lysithia. Being insulted being a child. The classic. Also, Shamir really has conversations with nobody except the MC. That's actually sad. Wow, I'm actually shocked. But anyway.
Ah, there you are, Ignatz.
Hello, Lysithia. Do you need something?
I wanted to thank you for your actions in our skirmish earlier. You blocked the enemy's approach, which allowed me to maintain my position on the battlefield. I'm very grateful.
Oh, you don't need to thank me. Protecting comrades is all part of the job when you're a knight.
At first, I thought knighthood would prove to be a task beyond your ability, but you've turned out to be surprisingly dependable. Didn't you come from a merchant family?
I sure did.
Then if I may, why have you chosen to become a knight instead of taking over the family business?
Because I'm the second son. My older brother is going to take over the business. My father wanted me to become a knight so I could help my brother that way. It was a lot to deal with, but in the end, I'm pretty happy with how it all turned out.
It's quite commendable to choose a future based on your family's wishes.
Oh, it's not so impressive.
I thought this is what you wanted, Ignatz.
Your family must have been ecstatic when you were knighted.
I suppose they were.
To be honest, I am envious of you.
You are?
I am. I haven't been able to do anything for my own mother and father yet. I hope to be as strong as you and do something equally wonderful for my parents one day.
You're very considerate of your parents, Lysithia. And I know how hard you work when you set your mind to something, so I'm sure you can do this too. Yes, well, if there's anything I can do to help, just let me know.
That is to say, I certainly will. Thank you.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I really should be going. The work of a knight is never done, after all.
Well, that is an interesting conversation. Although I will say that getting to certain conversations is gonna be very difficult. Yeah, it's gonna be very difficult indeed. Especially with Shamir doesn't have anybody except the MC, which is actually sad. But anyway, enough about that. I guess this ends up today's episode of Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. So next time, we're gonna be doing probably the last part of the demo for the Golden Deer. And yeah, after that last part, we're gonna be doing the full version when it comes out less than 2 weeks. I'll see you guys all next time.